Shortly after the murder of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police in 2020, Google was among many tech companies that set up new programs aimed at supporting Black employees. The goal, CEO Sundar Pichai wrote, was to build sustainable equity for Google's Black Plus community, and externally, to make our products and programs helpful in the moments that matter most to Black users. Google's vocal commitments included improving representation of underrepresented groups in leadership by 30% by 2025, more than doubling the number of Black workers at non-senior levels by 2025. Addressing representation issues in hiring, retention and promotions, and establishing better support for the mental and physical health for Black employees. The move was part of a broader trend in the wake of the Floyd killing, which sparked societal unrest and drew attention to the power imbalances in corporate America and the tech industry specifically. Corporations pledged to invest millions of dollars to improve diversity in their ranks and support external groups doing work on diversity, equity and inclusion, or DEI. But in 2023, some of those programs are in retreat. By mid-2023, DEI-related job postings had declined 44% from the same time a year prior, according to data provided by job site Indeed. In November 2023, the last full month for which data was available, it dropped 23% year-over-year. That's a sharp contrast with the period from 2020 to 2021, when those postings expanded nearly 30%. In line with this broader trend, both Google and Meta have cut staffers and downsized programs that fell under DEI investment. The year's cuts have also impacted smaller, third-party organizations who counted on big tech clients for work, despite the continued growth of those tech giants. Whenever there is an economic downturn in tech, some of the first budgets that are cut are in DEI, but I don't think we've seen such stark contrast as this year, said Melinda Briana Epler, founder and CEO of Empovia, which advises companies and leaders to use a research-based culture of equality. When George Floyd began to become the topic of conversations, companies and executives doubled down on their commitments, and here we are only a couple years later, and folks are looking for opportunities to cut those teams, said Devika Brij, CEO of Brij the Gap Consulting, which works with tech companies' DEI efforts. Brij said some of her clients had cut their DEI budgets by as much as 90% by midyear. However, more than just broken promises are at stake, experts told CNBC in a series of interviews. The cuts come at a time when technology companies are forging ahead on the biggest technology shift in a decade: artificial intelligence. If diverse people are not included in AI development, that may result in even greater power imbalances for both corporate workers, as well as consumers who will use their products.